Hi, I'm Jess, your Down to Earth Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me here today. This is going to be your pick a pile reading for the week of December 7th through the 13th, 2020. So please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. The really cool thing about pick a pile reading is that if you don't like the pile that you picked, you got two others to go back and pick from. It's kind of awesome that way. One quick note of business is that down below, there are links to both my website and Patreon. Both have options for either signing up for a gift card or becoming a monthly subscription member at Patreon. These would be really cool gifts to give people. That's a virtual experience that is unique to everyone. I mean, who wouldn't want that? It's different, right? So that being said, let's get started. So below, I've got three different piles. We've got pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. The links to the timestamps will be in the description box below, so you literally just click a button and you'll magically be transported to the pile that you picked. Again, that's pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. We start all readings off with an oracle card. That's kind of an overall energy, along with 3 different tarot cards to kind of give us a theme for the week. And I do have a clarifier deck set aside for when we want to do some deep dives, or I'm just curious and nosy, because that's what I do. So that being said, let's start with pile number 1. All right, this is for pile number 1. Look at you go, peeps. Let's see what is happening here with the oracle card. Ooh, we've got stand your ground. Stand your ground. This is very much the 7 of Wands energy here, which is all about not just being in a defensive posture, but, it's about leveling up for a lot of people. I'm actually getting this is you standing your ground. I feel like you have risen to this current platform of being high vibrations, etc., or you're just tired of putting up with the general bullshit around you, right? And so you are choosing to stand your ground. You are choosing to stand up for yourself this week. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're defensive all of the time. It just simply means that you know your worth and you've worked hard to get where you are. And so you're not going to put up with anybody else's BS that's going to try to knock you back down and be like, oh, well, it could be I'm getting lots of different possible examples, but you know what I mean, right? Like when you're tired of hearing maybe the same old story over and over and over again, but you're choosing to not get sucked into the drama, not get sucked into somebody else's problems because they're projecting their issues upon you. Like, you are standing your ground. You are standing in the sun. You are facing the sun, which is bright and shiny and garish sometimes, right? But it is very much you standing in your own element and power. And that is an incredibly empowering place to be. Hugely empowering. So let's take a look at the story. We've got the 7 of Pentacles followed by the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. I like this. So what it's telling me is that you still need to be patient with whatever is happening. For some of you, I feel like this is a lot of business stuff going on. It's being patient because you are in the process of unloading a whole bunch of burdens on top of you. And you're doing that so it can be equal give and take. You are doing that so you can be in a place of reciprocity with people around you. I mean, for some of you with the business thing is what I'm getting. You've been patient for a long time. You've been patient for a really, really freaking long time. And you are tired of being patient. You want forward momentum, right? You want the 10 of Wands to be over with. The 10 of Wands is all about setting down that heavy burden to get to the top of the hill so you can put all these things down. Because you're recognizing that it's not worth it. Like last week's reading we had one all about letting go. For some of you, this is probably you guys still here. You still need to let it go. You're in the process of it, right? With the 7 of Pentacles, you're in the process of it. It's about seeing if the seeds you have planted are really working out, but you're still carrying a lot. You got to let that shit go. And once you do, it will get to be the 6 of Pentacles. And it will be interesting. I feel like for some of you, this could very well be a business partner, something like that, coming back to you and saying, hey, I was wrong. And you're going to be sitting in a position of wealth and power, which again makes sense with the standing your ground. Like, don't give in to this person when they come back. I really do feel like this is a bit more business than relationship. But yeah, like I also feel like once you start letting go of this, it's going to release those blockages. The 6 of Pentacles is about balance. It's about equal give and take. And I really do feel like once you let go of these burdens, it is going to attract more clients. It's going to bring in more opportunities. You can't pick up things if your hands are full of holding more stuff, right? Right. I want to find out more about this 10 of Wands information. Woo, okay. That just came flying out. Ooh, the Knight of Swords. Oh, that's interesting. The 5 of Swords, and we have the Chariot. There's a lot of speed. There is a lot of speed that is happening with this 10 of Wands. Somebody's definitely coming towards you. And the 5 of Swords is the card about putting yourself first. And some of you have been just giving and giving and giving and haven't been doing that. And that has been part of this lesson. And it's really interesting with the Chariot. There's definitely finally some forward momentum and direction. Like once you let go of these bonds, you're going to be sitting in this pretty, pretty place. And we all want to be sitting in the pretty, pretty place, right? Absolutely. Why would we not want to be? Yeah, I'm getting that, you finally are making that decision to put yourself first in this, whatever business situation this is, and it is going to allow forward momentum. I feel like a lot of you feel stuck. Like the 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands is very, very stuck energy. So is kind of the 7 of Wands in the sense of you are defending yourself, right? You feel like you can't move. And it's interesting because for some of you with an alternate storyline, I feel like somebody is coming back. Could be business partner, could be relationship, something along those lines. But somebody is coming back and you are rather defensive about it, but unfortunately they are the kind that can get through. So be mindful of that. Be mindful of it. Let's find out more about the 6 of Pentacles. And it's interesting because the bottom of the deck for that first clarification was the 4 of Swords, which is all about kind of taming that inner beast and putting them aside, which makes sense with the stuck feeling and not being able to move forward and not putting yourself first and whatever has been going on. So I want to find out more about the 6 of Pentacles, please. Let's find out more because like I definitely see you sitting there as this dragon. You're sitting there as that dragon looking pretty and you've got offers. And, when we find ourselves sitting pretty in that place of power is often when, a lot of things come in. Again, it's that idea of dropping burdens and letting things go. So you've got more room in your hands to pick up more things, right? Okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, somebody's definitely coming back. 5 of Coins. That's all about somebody being out in the cold. It could be a business partner. It could be there's a relationship of some kind, whether that is, I see a lot of Pentacles here. And because I didn't specify this week as like specifically a relationship reading, I'm definitely getting a business partner or somebody coming back wanting to take a look. Like that's the little match girl who gets stuck in her head. Maybe somebody went off on a grand adventure thinking they would be all fine and then they're going to come back and be like, oh, no, that wasn't the case. Ooh, yeah, Ace of Cups. Ooh, and the 10 of Coins. Yeah, they want to come back. And bottom of the deck is the King of Cups followed by the Ace of Wands. So King of Cups and Ace of Wands, and behind that is the 3 of Coins. All of these cards are basically telling me that, yeah, this person is coming back with an offer. Could be love, could be like wanting, I'm definitely, it's just a relationship is all I'm getting. And I'm not getting any more clarification on that. And I apologize. Like it's just saying it's somebody, And I'm like, what are their intents? Well, their intents are to come in. They want to come out of the cold. They want to come out of the cold. They want prosperity with you. Ace of Cups usually is all about emotions and fulfillment, but then we get the 10 of Coins, right? It's the quintessential, ideal American dream with the 2.5 kids and little picket fence. Actually, no, here we go. Finally, thank you for the clarification. I'm getting that this is a business person kind of wanting to come in to you. Now, whether this is you're looking for a job, things like that, somebody's going to be coming in and making you an offer because they want it all with you. And it could be that some of them bring quite a bit of financial backing. So this is freaking incredible news. I like this. I like this a lot for pile number 1. Yeah, you've been waiting, your patience, and once you decide to let go and put things first, it will really allow this forward momentum to come through. Now, for those of you where this is a personal relationship that's coming in and they do want to, come back in and offer you a cup of love because they think you're everything, because, come on, pile number 1 people, you're kind of badass, right? You offer a lot. Right? And that is why you're holding yourself in high regard. Keep holding yourself in high regard and you'll see if this person is worthy to really come in and make this offer for you or not. So that being said, this is definitely your pile number 1 reading, and be sure to like and subscribe and share the word. Help me with some grassroots movements. If you're entertained, you like it, join me for the future readings and things that I offer. Tell your friends. It'd be awesome. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. All right, pile number 2, people, let's get started. So we are starting off with our Oracle card, which is our overall energy, and we do have our 3 cups here. Ooh, so we've got the throat chakra. This is all about speaking your truth and hearing the truth. Speak your truth. And that is really something that is not easy to do. It's really hard to speak up. But, you know, as a great woman once said, speak up even if your voice shakes. Speak up is what I'm hearing. Ooh, chills on that one. Ooh. Whoo! Speak up. You can do it. So let's find out. So, we've got the King of Pentacles, the Conqueror of Wands, and the Four of Cups. Ooh, this is interesting. So the King of Pentacles is a catch. The King of Pentacles is, you know, I'm getting for some of you, this is you standing in your own power. Some of you could be a business owner. Some of you could just be in this beautiful place where you have integrity, you have substance, you take care of your home and your hearth and all of those around you. And I feel like some of you could be dealing with somebody like this as well, and you're not speaking up about some things. The Conqueror of Wands is the Knight of Wands in other decks, and I'm getting, there's just speed and passion, speed and passion, speed and passion, speed and passions. And then we get the Four of Cups, which is looking back at, you know, offers and regrets and not really interested. And it's interesting, like, this is a really odd reading. This is a really odd reading. I'm gonna get some clarification cards, because it's like, it's not painting a continuous storyline that as often my readings do. Instead, it's really super just broken up. And so for those of you who have picked this pile, you know, if it doesn't resonate with you, go pick another one. Go pick one of the other two. Or, you know, if this does make sense to you, I mean, you guys know your life better than me, right? Then stick around. Let's find out what the heck is going on. Okay, so I want to know what is the relationship between the King of Pentacles and the Conqueror of Wands. Ooh, okay, that makes, oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, yeah, we've got, somebody's not being honest. Yeah, okay, this is super helpful. Oh yeah, so the relationship between the King of Pentacles and the Conqueror of Wands, it is a relationship. It's the Two of Cups here, in this card. And it's very much one where I have a feeling this Conqueror of Wands is not being honest. This is a sneaky card. This is a trickster card. This is somebody who is literally picking up their swords and walking away. And it's interesting that this connection is here, because I feel like this sneaky person got caught, or you observed them, doing something they should not be doing, and you need to speak up about it. You need to speak up about it. I know it's scary. Like, you know, it could be something, you know, I think what I'm getting is that you're afraid to be misunderstood. You're afraid that you are misinterpreting the situation. And I feel like for some of you, this is possibly a new relationship of some kind, because we do have the Three of Wands here. It's the beginning of something. It could be for some of you that this person, you know, is somebody you respect and you admire, and you're afraid to open your mouth and say something because, you know, you do see them as the King of Pentacles. Like this, oh yeah, this is so much clearer now. So what I'm getting is that, like, this is you accepting an offer from this person, right? And you think that they are all these wonderful things, but as it turns out, they've got a sneaky side. They got a sneaky side, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I am a big believer in being honest, whether that's honest with yourself and honest with others, and compassionately honest and kindly honest and fiercely honest. But at the same time, you know, you're sitting here not sure what to do. You know, I feel like for some of you, this is definitely a relationship where you've been like, yeah, I've had so many other failed relationships that, you know, like, this is just how it's going to go. It's par for the course. Trust me, honey. And it's not. It's not. So let's find out more about this Four of Cups, of what is going on with that. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you like this person. But you need to stand up and speak up. You think that, you know, like, this is... The Queen of Wands is someone who stands in their own power. Ooh, and we've got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And here we are with the Two of Coins. That's a choice. That's a choice happening. So you've got... I feel like this is you. This is you battling yourself. Oops, come back here. This is battling you internally right here. We got you sitting as the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. And you're afraid of a tower moment, which is going to shake everything up. But don't be afraid, because you've got the strength to do it. I'm just pulling these off the bottom of the deck over here. Yeah, I really do feel with the Two of Coins sitting in between these two lovely ladies. And you know, gender is neutral in tarot. It is just simply you are showing up in the divine feminine energy for this. Is that you don't want to be too hard. You don't want to be the ice queen. But you also don't want to just fully blindly give in to your passions. I mean, we've got here, you know, the Conqueror of Wands, the Knight of Wands is sexy. The Knight of Wands is sexy. Like, yeah, we want them to do all sorts of things with our bits, and they make us feel special because they are confident, right? But the thing is that they're trying to pass themselves off like you view them as a king. And they're not. They're sitting here as a knight, and the way they're showing up is not in the best. They're a trickster. They're sneaky. They could have more than one person on their side, and here you are not putting yourself first, not speaking your truth in these matters. You know, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords, like the Queen of Wands might put up with this, but that's only because she's got two other lovers on the side. Shh. Queen of Swords, she wouldn't put up with this BS. Not at all. Not at all. And I think it's really difficult to sit there, and it's because, you know, this is kind of the beginnings of a puppy love. This is just a tiny little offer. But as you can see, like, this rabbit has, you know, this cord kind of wrapped around this young person here. And the thing is that I feel like that's what this person has done, is they've kind of just given you a lot of smoke and mirrors. Given you a lot of smoke and mirrors to get what you want, and to get what you think you want, right? But here's the thing. You got to speak your truth. You've totally got to speak your truth. It does take strength. You know what? Tower moments are there to help give us new information. They're there. They're these beautiful lightning strikes that help us rebuild from these faulty towers that are there. And this doesn't stand on good ground. Not at all. Like, he is not a true. This person, he, she, they, is not a true person. They're not showing up. They are not speaking their truth. They are not making their clear intentions known. It could be that you do like this person, but you're seeing them behave in other things. But please, 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 please put yourself first. Put yourself first. Hold yourself in high regard, and it will change up this whole situation. So that being said, thank you so much for joining me here for pile number 2. I know this was a lot going on, and I wish you the best of luck for this next week, and I will see you soon. All right, pile number 3, people, let's get going. We've had some interesting readings in pile number 1 and pile number 2. Please keep in mind, if this doesn't resonate with you, go click the timestamp below and go pick another reading. It's all good. It's not hurting my feelings. So let's get started. We've got the Oracle card. And Deception and Envy. This is very much the devil energy here, which is all about self-imprisonment. Envy will get you, and especially if you're not acknowledging it and things going on. But it could also be that this is like something going on, you know, to you. So let's take a look at the 3 cards and go from there. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups, the Chariot, and the King of Swords. Now this is really interesting because both of these people are looking at the Chariot. This Chariot, I think, is you, and I feel like you are stuck. Like you want forward movement between these two entities. Like the King of Cups and the King of Wands are very, very different people. They're very, very different people. The King of Wands is somebody who's confident and sexy and full of charisma. And then you get the King of Cups, which is somebody who is stable, artistic, and really loving, really caring, really kind. And that's not to say that this person isn't either, but this is, you know, they have their emotions in check and in balance. And then we've got the Chariot sitting here right smack dab in the middle, right? And what I'm getting is I think you're taking both these people for a ride. Is what I'm hearing. I think you're taking both of these people for a ride. And I don't think either of these people really know it. I want to clarify the Oracle card, the Deception and the Envy. You know, this is just fascinating with these two people staring right at you smack dab in the center. It could be that you do have some Cancer in your chart, which is how you're showing up. Let's take a look. Walking away from it. I hear ya. Okay. Yeah, bottom of the deck for the clarifiers is justice. Yeah. I think this is because you have walked away from deception and envy. Like you are done with this. And I think it is you possibly moving into a different state more than actual people as represented by the court cards, because we've got the Eight of Cups, which is walking away from something that doesn't bring you emotional fulfillment anymore. The Four of Wands, but it came up in the reverse along with the Two of Coins, is that, yeah, you made the choice, a very, very difficult choice to end things with someone. And it could be, you know, from both of these people in your life. For those of you where these do represent two different people, this is you definitely putting yourself first. I want to find out more about this Chariot in the middle. It's just so interesting because I feel like both of these kings are almost trying to prevent you from moving forward, is what I'm hearing. And it could be it's because you've had to walk away from difficult things, and it could be that you've walked away from them, walked away from difficult situations. You are sitting high and pretty in your power, and other people don't always like that, and they get a little envious, and so they're trying to hold you down. They're trying to like sabotage the Chariot from moving forward, and I don't like that. This has been a really interesting reading so far. I'm gonna take Chariot. Ooh, okay, we were leaping out like fish. Okay. Ugh. All messy. Okay, so we have Judgment, the Seven of Cups, and the Nine of Coins. Yeah. I'm seeing you really wanting, you have made the choice. That's what a lot of this is too, is you have made the choice to rise above this other BS going on, because, you know, you want to sit pretty in the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is like the single entrepreneur focused, it is actually the Empress in the Minor Arcana. So it's like you've got everything. You've got abundance. You've got money everywhere. Like you know, you are doing so incredible and you're bright and shiny that, yeah, these two people can F off because you are being bright and shiny. And I want to find out more about each of these for you that will help narrow these people down. You might know them. Somebody could be emotionally controlling with the King of Cups. It could be that they are turning to substance abuse, things like that. Then the King of Wands in reverse is somebody who's manipulative and controlling. Yeah, and I see you literally making the choice to walk away from all of this. And I like that. I'm just going to pull one. Ooh, Eight of Coins. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because your energy isn't even touching these cards. Like, their energy isn't touching these cards. I'm only getting your energy out of the clarifier cards. Eight of Coins. You want to put the work in to a relationship, and perhaps this person does too with the Eight of Coins here. But this person over here with the Two of Swords needs to make a choice to move forward. But the other thing too is, again, all I'm getting a lot of too is like you're putting in the hard work and you are making the decision that is best for you and putting you first. I like this. I like this a lot. That is freaking fantastic. Yeah, just keep going forward. I want one more card. I want one more. Yeah, Page of Cups in reverse. Both of them fall flat though. Both of these offers fall flat because, you know, you've got the Ace of Wands at the beginning, at the bottom of the deck. Like, this is a brand new passionate beginning. Do what you want. The High Priestess. You have been listening to your intuition about this whole situation. Five of Swords. You're putting yourself first because, you know what? You're the King of Swords, baby. You don't need that. You know what's good for you. And you know what's best for you. And you are willing to stand up and put yourself first. And I love it. I like it so much. So that being said, thank you so much for joining me here for pile number 3. If this resonates with you, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share the information out with the people that you know. Help get the word out that I'm out here. This is fun. I really enjoy this, and I hope that this helps you, and I will see you soon.